Good morning. All right, so we're on day 2 of this division of polynomials, and today we're going to do something called synthetic division. It's rather simple, but I'm going to show you first an example of what we did yesterday and show you how it relates to what we're doing today. And it's just a different way to do the exact same thing, and it's important to know both. So we're going to spend today and tomorrow practicing, Thursday review, Friday an activity and or a quiz, probably an activity type quiz. But nonetheless, yesterday we learned how to divide this using long division. So I'm going to show you real quick how to do that again, just so you see the relationship that they work side by side. So if I were to divide this long division ways, we would just do this, all right, and then just do x squared plus 7x plus 13. Now what do we do to eliminate this? Multiply this by x, because this comes in as an x squared, so that's kind of messy, plus 4x, and now this changes to minus. So then I'm left with 3x plus 13, because remember I'm bringing this guy down, and this is plus 3, and I multiply this by this, so I get 3x plus 12 minus and minus, change the signs, and I'm left with a remainder of 1. So your final answer would be, can I see all this? Yes. So your final answer would be x plus 3 plus 1 over x plus 4. Now, where we're going with this will make sense in a couple days. All right, I just want to get this process down, this understanding, before we get into the why. Now, today is a new way to do it, and it's called synthetic division. Here's how you do it. You take this quotient, and you take this number right here, and you take the opposite of this number, and you do it like this. -4. Put it over here, and then only put the coefficients. 1, 7, 13. And watch how easy this is. The first number you bring down is 1. You multiply it against this, you get -4. You bring that quotient over here. You do this math, 7 minus 4 is 3. You then multiply -4 times 3, and you get -12, and then you're left with a 1. Look at how the coefficients are identical. 1 and 3, 1 and 3, and the remainder is 1. So you express this answer as, because we know that this was originally x squared, I now know it's 1 less than that, so now this is just x plus 3 plus 1 over x plus 4. It is the exact same answer, different way of doing it. Now I'm going to run through a few more examples. So, next one. And this is all we're doing today, just this style right here, okay? But you will always get the same answer, and you'll see why at another day, why it's important to know both methods, okay? So my next one is going to be right here. So if I have a question like 2x to the third plus 3x squared minus 4x plus 8 divided by x plus 3. I take that number, that 3, take the opposite of it, put it right here in the upper left-hand corner. Now I take all the coefficients. 2, 3, -4, 8. So first things first, bring this guy down. 2 times -3 is -6. 3 minus 6 is -3. -3 times -3 is 9. I'm left with a 5 right here. 5 times this, -15, and I'm left with a remainder of -7. So the way you write your final answer, because this was power 3, we know this is now 1 less. So now this is 2x squared minus 3x plus 5 minus 7 over this quotient, x plus 3. Done and done. That's how you do that one. Now let's get a little more difficult. Okay, next one. Which one am I doing? Okay, this one. X to the third plus 4x squared minus 8 divided by x plus 4. Alright, now notice this goes from 3, 2 to there's not another x. Remember, when doing division, you have to have all x's represented. So it has to go in order from greatest to least. So because there's no x to the power of 1, you have to represent that as 0x. So when I do this in synthetic division, I put the opposite of x plus the negative 4 right there. I'm going to do 1, 4, there's no x to the power of 1, so I represent that as 0 coefficient, and negative 8. Now I do the math. Bring down the 1 times negative 4, 0, 0 times negative 4 is 0, 0, 0, and negative 8. So, how is this answer expressed? Well, it just happens to be this is power 3, this is now power 2. So this is x squared. There's no need to put plus 0x and plus 0. So just x squared minus 8 over x plus 4. And that is how you do that one. Let's do a couple more. X to the third minus 1 divided by, I'm just doing this symbol, this means the same as divided by x minus 1. Opposite of negative 1 is just 1. Up here, put the coefficient of 1. I'm missing x squared and I'm missing x. So 2 zeros this time and negative 1. Drop it down. Bring this 1 down here. 1 times 1, 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm doing this right. Okay. 1 times 1 is 1, 1, 1, and now I have a remainder of 0. So your final answer is x squared plus x plus 1. There you go. So this is a factor of this. So this is the answer from this. Last but not least, and this is how you express the answer, guys. Okay. Always put it in this form because there's no need to put plus 0 over x minus 1. It's just, that's it. Last but not least, let's do one a little more challenging. So I got x to the 5th plus 5x squared plus x plus 2 divided by x plus 1. If you guys want to for yourself, just go ahead and do this just so you guys know what coefficients you're using. Be my guest. Do 1x to the 5th plus 0x to the 4th. Because I got to represent, I need x to the 4th, x to the 3rd, plus 0x to the 3rd, plus 5x squared, plus 1x plus 2. Be my guest. This helps you out. By all means, always do this. This helps you not forget to do some stuff. So now I got negative 1. Opposite of that plus 1 is negative 1, obviously. 1, 0, 0, 5, 1, 2. Got ourselves a bit of work. Drop this 1 down. We get 1 times negative 1, negative 1, negative 1. We get 1. We get 1 down here, right? Bring it up here. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. I do the math here. I get 4. 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. I get negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 1 is 3. And I get a remainder of 5. So because this was started off as power 5, this is now power 4. So this is x to the power 4 minus x to the power 3 plus x squared plus 4x minus 3 plus 5 over x plus 1. This is what we're doing today. I'm taking it one step at a time so you guys get the hang of this, and then we'll move into some more challenges later. Questions today, come see me at 1 for anything at all.